Hey everybody, I'm back again. Shaun Hadsall here with Get Lean in 12. Good friend of Mike Westerdahl from Critical Bench. Mike asked me to go ahead and reveal to you guys one of my #1 nutrition tips. And I fortunate enough to own the global rights to a proprietary carb cycling plan called macro patterning. And what macro patterning is simply manipulating your carb intake to burn more fat. So what I have for you today is a unique way where you can actually gorge on white starches as a way to target more stubborn fat to keep your metabolism happy. So what we do is I take people through a process that's called a deplete day. So if you simply rotate your exercise so that one day you're doing some type of high intensity cardio and one day, the next day you're doing some type of weight training, and you alternate these days back and forth. So for example, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we're going to weight train. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, we're going to do high intensity cardio. Well, on your high intensity cardio days, I have a little trick that will help you burn more fat. You simply cut out starches and fruits on these 3 days of your week. And what will happen is when you lower your carb intake and you engage in these high intensity cardio workouts, now your body will release more hormones to help you burn more fat. But here's how you can prevent your body from adapting to the process, and this is the most important part. So on the days that you're pumping heavy iron, what we want to do on these particular days is we call these baseline days. So all you're going to do is on this Monday, Wednesday, Friday, when you're doing this heavy, intense weight training, we're going to go ahead and gorge on white starches, but we want to time them in the post-workout window. Now, most people think that you should avoid white starches and that they're kind of the enemy. But if you're alternating them with deplete days, what ends up happening is your body is craving these carbohydrates, and it actually prevents metabolic slowdown that people get from low carb diets. It will also keep your thyroid happy, so it'll help T3 to T4 conversion. Now we all know the thyroid is the master gland of the metabolism. There's a couple other hormones that it will help as well. We know that these white carbs also will help stimulate leptin levels, and leptin is the master hormone of fat loss. So if you have high leptin signaling and high leptin sensitivity, you're going to burn more fat. If you have low leptin sensitivity, what's going to end up happening is your body simply will not burn fat as fuel, because it tells the brain and the body whether you should burn fat or you should store fat. So Monday, Wednesday, and Friday when you weight train, or whatever 3 days of the week you weight train, in your post-workout window, you want to go ahead and gorge on a double or triple serving of a white starch like a white rice, a white potato. Obviously, things like yams and oatmeal are fine. What most people don't understand is that these pure white starches have glucose molecules in them. And for every 120 calories that we eat in glucose, like white rice or white potatoes, our body only stores 1 calorie as fat. So this whole myth out there that white starches are going to make you fat is simply not true. It's all about timing them the right way and keeping your hormones and your metabolism happy. So as soon as you're done weight training, you want to go ahead and get yourself a lean protein. You want to go ahead and gorge on some white carbs. This is going to keep all your hormones in check, and at the same time, it's going to help you prevent metabolic slowdown on those high intensity cardio days where you keep your carbs lower. Now, if you alternate these deplete days and these baseline days back and forth, you're doing everything possible to keep your metabolism happy, keep your body burning fat, and this is a great lifestyle to follow. So it's also easy to adhere to, so you're not constantly cutting carbs. After all, who wants to sit there and have to worry about not eating carbs, right? So here's a way where you can eat lots of carbs and never store them as fat. So thanks for listening to this video. We'll see you guys on the next one.